Fans, they never steer us wrong, Cam. And tonight, I don't think it'll be any different. Get ready for a barn burner here in Chicago.
The coin toss is coming up next.
Married yet? We're going to marry each other.
Wow, that's very nice. Let me know when that date is so we can make arrangements. As King will fire it out to Willis. It would be the first SFL wedding, I think, as Willis loses 2 yards. 24-on-24 crime out there as Matthew Lee makes the stop.
Well, on the season through 6 games.
So 3rd and 7 at the 32. 4 receivers now, and King is going for it all, and King's pass is intercepted. Armstrong got a block going back the other way, and Armstrong eventually wrestled down by the slot receiver there, Austin Matrullo, but Denver gets the first defensive stand of the night.
And Cam, would you believe that's only Armstrong's 2nd interception on the season? This guy was a Pro Bowler last season. And that's typically a side of the field that you do not want to attack.
On YouTube, and hopefully that podcast is either up or going to be up very, very soon. It was a lot of fun Friday night. That pass caught by Logan Keel, first down to the Chicago 16-yard line. And just like that, the Nightwings are in the red zone on Miller, first pass of the night.
Yeah, I was about to mention, Cam, that they're right on the edge of field goal range, but they just got a whopping load of yardage right there to put them in the red zone, as you mentioned, the Red Zone podcast.
It wasn't right. You can't treat a guy like a carpet. Come on now.
Oh, we saw a lot of that today. We've seen some running backs really go after these defenders with some furious running.
At least take your shoes off first. 3 in the backfield. First to go with the 6. Handoff McChesney. He will rumble into the end zone for a touchdown. And Denver quickly ties
the passing game to allow them to run again.
1:18 to go, and Willis will get another carry. Goes right for the defender and gets tackled in the backfield. He ran right into Landon Mack and said, "Come at me, bro," and Mack ends up winning the battle.
Yeah, Cam, just a bad angle there by the running back. If he went more north-south, I think he gets the first down conversion there. Instead, they put him in a 3rd and 2. I still expect them to run. They love to run the football, but they may want to try and surprise this defense.
2 backs and 2 receivers, 45 seconds to go in the first. Tie ball game at 7. The game of the week, 3rd down and 2. King going long. King's pass again knocked away on that left side of the field. That is McCree coming over from his free safety position to swat it away from Varner, and Chicago's going to have to punt the foot.
But E.T. King delivers a dime right to his receiver, makes it easy for Torres this time.
10:36 to go, first half. All square at 7. King back to throw, fires a floater, tipped by McCree, and then attempting to make the tackle there was Warner, but if he would have kept his head up a little bit longer.
You know what I mean? Like, there could be some serious health risk in doing that. No, there are just some games that are like that they're so pressure-filled, and you want to do so well, not just for your team, not just for yourself, but all of those loyal players that you have in the locker room. It's a lot of pressure.
2 in the backfield, handoff Willis, and Willis is stuffed. That is the week 2 signing, Mike Sawchuk, the rookie linebacker. Mike Sawchuk, the rookie linebacker, 6'4", 260, taking the place of Echo Love from earlier in the season.
Nice.
Just 15 plays for Denver. Meanwhile, 26 plays for Chicago in the first half. Back to pass is King, out to Willis. Willis has some room, and a big hit by Matthew Lee. Some more 24-on-24 crime to the point where Willis is very slow to get up, only a gain of 5.
They're just slightly late and then gets pushed back, and Mack just makes a great individual effort to work through that and tackle the running back.
3rd and goal from the 7. This is 4 wide for King, and King floats to the nobody, to the nobody, literally in the back of the end zone. That an inexplicably terrible pass.
It's up, the score up by 2 touchdowns, but failed to get into the end zone. They know this is a Denver team that can score a lot of points in bunches.
Chesney just 8 carries in the first half. Miller, this will be his 8th throw if he can get it off. Hit as he threw, pass is caught by Chocobo Jones down the field of the Chicago 40-yard line. No time to panic as Denver moves the chains.
Well, Cam, this is all about Josh Miller's ability to move in the pocket, feels the pressure on his blind side, makes that little step to the left, and that gives him just enough time to find Jones open in the middle of the field.
Wide. This is McChesney in the backfield on a 3rd down and 4, and Miller fires wide open is Logan Keel to the 23-yard line. And I think, Steven, one of the Chicago players, man, he must have been participating in a silent disco because he was dancing to music that we all could not hear. Hold on to all 3 of their timeouts. And down to 6-5-4, a 32-yard field goal for Jackman is on the way. And good. So Denver cuts the deficit back to 7 points. And it's 17-10 with 20 seconds to go. Corey Carter back there to return. A game left with 15 seconds to go. Denver down just 7. They certainly have held their own against Chicago here on the road. King's got all day to throw. Avoids a Baca sack. Still needs to get rid of it. Now he's going to take off and run. And Baca says, come back here, as he gets him down for a 1-yard loss, which ends the first half. End of the first half, Denver 10, Chicago 17. That's tease of analytics, I guess.
Yeah, in these games, they give us so many opportunities like that, Cam. This game is really just full of fruit for us that we pick every Sunday. It's great.
Miller gonna throw to start the half, fires near side. Wow, nice play by Keel, but even a better throw from Miller on a rope all the way across the field for the first down.
Yeah, Cameron, I like this. Get your quarterback started here in the second half. Give him a nice, easy target to throw to, wide open. All about really Keel able to get that explosion and separation from the defender. I haven't seen more out of these running backs, but I think the scores dictated a little bit more of the passing game. 2nd
down 4, handoff McChesney. McChesney's got some room, explodes to the second level. A.J. Barnes to the 39. Man, Steven, that was a pretty run as he saw the hole and shot right through it.
Well, whatever, didn't see anyone there. Nice to have a little bit of a security blanket there and McChesney to go to if you need to.
9-12, 3rd quarter. 3 backs in the backfield now for Miller. And the handoff goes to McChesney running left again. McChesney got a great block. That's your ever scroll block of the game. It's a first down. The fullback getting up the field. So a 40-yard field goal coming up for Kramer Jackman. Still perfect on the season. Yes, indeed. Field goal good. 17-13. This is Chicago 16 first downs. Denver 15. Denver 2 of 6 on 3rd down, and Chicago 3 of 7. I mean, those are some pretty identical team stats. King deep across the field. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Warner past midfield down to the 42-yard line. What a play as King forced it into traffic, and Denver's got some momentum truly for the first time tonight.
Cam, that's an absolute game changer right there. Nicholas Warner, 5 interceptions on the season. That was tied for 2nd most in the SFL. Now he's tied for number 1 with his 6th pick of the season. Just a dangerous man to play with. And look, Chicago wanted to spread things out there, and I think just E.T. King just chose the wrong receiver to pinpoint, and Warner was all over it.
Miller, and that's going to cost Denver potentially taking the lead. Instead, they'll potentially only cut this deficit down to 1 as a 30-yard field goal. Good. And despite all of what Denver has done in the 3rd quarter, racking Denver's side of the 50. And it's Varner off the left side again with that fullback on that left side. They run to the left side, and Willis again gets nothing off the left side. Baca closes it down along with Sawchuk, but we've seen that a couple of times where they've gone strong to the left, and Denver has responded.
A 3rd and 10 situation. If it hits you in the hands, you got to bring it in.
Man, that's tough. That was one of V.T. King's finest throws of the night. Simons now 4 catches, 5 targets. First one he's missed. 3rd down and long. And King going long. And it's knocked away by Armstrong, who continues to dominate the matchup with J.C. Torres tonight. And just like that, Chicago's drive stalls again.
Well, we've seen both quarterbacks put their receivers in 50-50 ball position.
At the fan night game, once again, has been everything that we had hoped it would be. 4 receivers for King out of the gun. Just 5 in the box. They only rush 3. Deep ball! Intercepted at the goal line! 20, 25, gets a block! Oh, and what a play! And that, I believe, you're not going to believe this, B.J. Armstrong with the interception, but that is the 3rd time that Austin Matrillo has gotten the tackle off an interception for Chicago.
Well, Cam, let's just talk about the athletic ability of B.J. Armstrong to not only get the interception, but somehow stay in bounds, and the blazing speed down the sidelines can kick a field goal and make Denver have to score a touchdown.
Especially after King's interception on a couple of series ago. Willis only got 1, under 5 to go as Nicholas Warner gave it all at the end of that play. Phillips makes the stop.
King is on the onus here of having to try to get in the red zone with his arm.
3rd and 7, corners standing at the sticks right now for Denver. King out of the gun, gonna throw, sends 3 out into the pattern. King's got all day to throw, knocked away, intercepted, picked off, and into the hands of a defender. That's past midfield, going Osiris Pelican, 20, 10, and dragged down at the 2-yard line. But what a play for the Nightwings. They're 2 yards away from taking their first lead of the night. 4:16 to go. Now McChesney in the backfield, 109 yards on 23 carries. Handoff goes to McChesney, a man missed, and Denver has the lead in Chicago.
Well, call E.T. King Santa Claus because he just gave this Denver offense a gift. I mean, McChesney is going to be, from this short yard.
They go to the 3-back look. They're going to hand it off to McChesney. Why wouldn't you? And Jared McChesney gets the 2-point conversion. Muscling his way in. Dylan Rowland speechless in the end zone, and the Nightwings are up 7.
Yeah, Cam, really great job here at the end of the run. Just like a little body twist right near the goal line. Gets him in there. Oh, and he just flattens the dude.
Golly.
All the way down the field to the 2-yard line.
What does Chicago have left in the magic book of tricks here at home? 4:08 to go. King gonna throw. King going long. Had a receiver. Tipped up in the air. And off the helmet. Nearly intercepted. That ball was just underthrown, Steven. I thought Simons had a beat on him.
Get into that range. You know you can run the clock out with McChesney.
3 receivers all to the left side of Miller. They're going to start the drive with a pass. Deep ball, left side, caught! Giacomo Jones! He's gone! Touchdown Denver! Unbelievable!
Cam, they have been looking for the deep ball all night. It hasn't been there for Denver yet. And at the critical time, here with less than 2 minutes left in the game, tied Giacomo Jones, the Pro Bowler. Fakes inside, goes outside. The defender tries to tip the ball, misses, and Jones is gone for 6.
Hamrack undercut the route, Stephen, and left Jones on an island all by his lonesome. And Denver responds. Unbelievable.
And so quickly, Cam, just so quickly, maybe too quickly.
Please,
honestly.
I'm not going to make it. Extra point's going to be one of those games. Jackman's kick is good. 31-24 Denver, and we were talking in the broadcast meeting with Jeremy Vega about this being the first time that that we've ever called a Denver Nightwing game, and oh man, are they giving us a heart pounder right now.
Often here, but again, maybe they don't need to panic. You know, they've got their 3 timeouts, plenty of time on the clock.
King out of the gun to start the drive. King gonna go long, and it's, oh, he dropped it, oh, it's intercepted on the sideline, dragging the feet. B.J. Armstrong with the play of the game.
Well, kids, throw your hats onto the field. That's 3 interceptions on the day for Armstrong.
Popping in the chat, 4 receivers for King. 1:10 to go with no timeouts. A touchdown ties it. Pass. Oh, what a play! Intercepted ball game. Go home, Denver. You're undefeated.
And Cam, I think a ball that's just thrown a little bit ahead of the receiver. He had to jump, full body jump to try and get it. but